Hey everybody, hi fire signs, how are you doing tonight? We're going to do your weekly readings for January 13th through the 19th, and I just want to remind you that there is an eclipse happening in Leo at the end, well, just after the end of this week. So just be aware of that. Things might get crazy. I am going to do another reading on that coming up, and like what we can expect. I did a little bit of a preview last Friday, and it looks like a lot of awakening energy coming in. So probably lots of big changes. Maybe some people with their Kundalini awakenings who are probably not watching these videos, because if they were, they're probably already awake. So should get interesting. But in any case, I will be doing a video about that maybe later in the week. And I just want to welcome you and thank you all for being here and for watching. Thanks to all my existing subscribers, my brand new subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. Especially appreciate your likes and your comments and your shares, because that helps these videos get seen, helps me to know what you guys like to see, and gives me ideas for producing more videos, more free content for you guys. What else did I want to mention? Oh, as usual, these messages might not resonate for everyone because a lot of people watch videos on YouTube. So, first of all, do check your rising, your sun, rising, moon, and Venus signs. And also, I do intend that everybody receives some kind of message each week, but frankly, it just might not be the week that I'm tapping into your energy or the collective that you're a part of. So, don't get discouraged. It's okay. Come back next week, and hopefully we'll have a message for you. You'll know inside yourself if the message is resonating or not. If it's kind of like that thing where you're forcing it to fit, it's probably not you. All right. And let's see, what else did I want to say? Oh, if you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can schedule with me on my website, which is www.IamEmilyGear.com. So you can schedule readings and healing sessions there. Energy healing is my forte, and it is always a unique experience. Every session is different and unique, depending on what my guides and your guides tell me to do. So do consider signing up. Okay, so we're going to get started here with Aries. And I'm going to try to take down the timestamps so that I can put them in for you. Okay, so Aries. We need 2 to 3 cards for Aries for the week of January the 13th through the 16th, please. Aries, January 13th through 16th. Aries, please. What does Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus need to know? All right. Interesting. You've got the Page of Cups. Oh my goodness, with this light. With the King of Cups here. Okay. And I got to be honest with you, I'm kind of feeling father issues here, or issues with an older man or man with a beard. Father, older authority figure, or could be a partner who's older than you, or a past partner. I am feeling these emotional wounds that are needing to be tended to. It could be because this King of Cups is very like churlish looking, like he looks drunk and miserable. So I almost feel like there could be a wounded inner child that is struggling through some feelings of codependency, or feelings of not being good enough, or feelings of being abandoned or left sort of to raise themselves, because of a potentially alcoholic father, or this could be an abusive partner. I am definitely getting the vibe of core wounds that have come from this relationship. And the relationship, no matter what the actual age of the person is, it's like you looked up to this person. So when they hurt you, it was devastating. Okay. You did not just see me drip water down my shirt. Let me see if there's some advice. I mean, I know what the advice is, but maybe there's another card that will help. This one wants to come out. Okay. This is going to go back to family. It is going to go back to family issues, and probably childhood. And a feeling, I think, of, it's just that feeling of pain, or that feeling of having been cheated out of this like nurturing childhood. Okay. This is very specific, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But in reality, this could even go back to like a teacher or a boss. Like, you guys are having some issues here with a father type figure. Okay. So they definitely need to be addressed in the emotional space, with the page and the king coming up here. I talked a lot in my Friday live about writing forgiveness letters, and I can't stress to you how important communicating, even if privately like that, some of these issues can be. Because in a lot of cases, things start to come out that you wouldn't even necessarily have expected. Um, and it's really important that you can write out in a letter, like, this is why I'm upset, this is how you hurt me, and then write out, and this is why I forgive you, or how I forgive you, or I forgive you even though you did this. And then, I forgive myself for waiting so long to forgive you, or whatever you want to do. But the energies that are released through the writing of that are really pretty profound, and they can open you up to being able to access this real energy now, even though it was not given to you at the time that you should have received it. No one deserves to be treated poorly or abused by a parent, by a spouse, by a partner, by a boss, by a teacher, by anyone, at all, much less an authority figure that you trust, which is what I feel happened here. At the very least, there's air that needs to be cleared in some way. So if you feel that this is air that needs to be cleared directly with the person, then that is certainly fine. But I do feel that there's a chance that this is really, this is core wounding. So it's a big thing. And this person might not necessarily be receptive to what you had to say. And frankly, it doesn't matter. What you need to do is be able to communicate it to your inner child and to yourself, so that you can reparent yourself and be the adult in the situation, and support yourself and your inner child in growing through and passing, and releasing those wounds. Okay. There's a lot of heart opening and heart healing that I feel like is kind of happening this week. It might be happening through this coming eclipse in Leo, because Leo is all about the heart. Um, it's like a huge heart chakra type activation and healing. And we even did that in our reading on Friday, our live. The heart came up a lot. So I do feel like there's heart stuff to release here, in order to bring in the possibility of this kind of energy in your future. Okay. I picked these golden embossed cards, not thinking that the light was going to make them weird. But anyway. All right, Aries, I hope that resonates, and please comment and let me know. I appreciate that. Next, we're going to move on to Leo. The eclipse is going to be in your sign coming up. It's the 21st and 22nd of this month. Okay, so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm actually Leo, Venus in Leo. So this will be for me too. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I think I'm Mercury and Venus too. So if you have a bunch of planets in one sign, that's a sign to take a look at that reading. I'm sorry, did I say Mercury and Venus? I meant Mercury in Leo. Just a reminder, check Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and this may or may not resonate with you. Do check your other signs, that might help, or it could just be that this week is not going to resonate with you. I do intend that everyone receives the message, so so hopefully that will be the case. And I am taking your timestamp. Okay. It's going to be for Leo. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and keep that for now. All right. Cards for Leo, please, for January 13th through the 19th. Leo, January 13th to the 19th, please. Advice for Leo, please. Please. Well, there's 3. I guess I'll take them. All right. Leo, if there has been, you're about to complete a cycle in a positive way, okay? You have the victory card here, and I really feel like you might receive some recognition for overcoming some difficult circumstances, because you also have the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. So I kind of feel like this is a situation in which there were hidden aspects, things that you couldn't control and didn't know about necessarily, or were happening behind, behind closed doors or in the dark or whatever. And it was being led by like someone's ego issues. Okay. I don't feel like they were your ego issues. It could be switched and that it was you that had the ego issue. All right. It is Leo. So. But not to be a jerk. I love you guys. My little brother's a Leo, and I always call him my little Leo because he's the best. He's special needs. He's amazing. But anyway, but I really feel like, the 6 of Wands showing up here is your triumph over whatever difficult situation has been going on. And it may have involved a lot of back and forth, like arguing. Somebody's intentions and motives were not completely clear to you. And you were like, why are we even doing this? Like, what is the point? You're not even budging, like, I feel like the other person was probably coming off as like kind of inscrutable, like their motives just were not completely obvious, or maybe they seemed, or maybe they were clearly self-motivated, and it was kind of like they were trying to hide that fact. You know what I really dislike is like when people will be they'll try to convince you of something, and they'll try to tell you how it's good for you, and you're like, this is about you and this is not about me. Okay, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. But if that comes up this week, I do feel like you are the one who triumphs over the situation. And it's almost like you get there by remaining true to your own integrity. Okay, because I feel like this is also a card of recognition, positive recognition, and you would be recognized for an act of integrity or valor or something like that. So remaining in your integrity is going to separate you from this kind of behavior and activity. And it's going to ensure that you maintain the high road. You will not lose to this kind of underhanded, ego-based activity. All right. People are going to see it for what it is. They're going to see you for who you are, and you're going to be victorious. So, so this may be a situation between people, either at work or a relationship. Like, I don't really get a lot of romantic relationship here. I am getting more like colleagues at work or family members who are a little bit like underhanded, or like a business deal that might be going down. Keep an eye on that. Maybe people who want to ride your coattails. I just heard that phrase, ride your coattails into different situations, like seeing like an artistic type situation. Maybe somebody wants you to get them into being able to exhibit their work somewhere or whatever. So just be aware of the people around you and their motives, okay? And make sure that you are 100% on your game as far as integrity and honor is concerned, and there will be no issues, okay? Leo is great at that. Leo is very honorable. They're all heart, and as long as they are truly in touch with that heart, they are amazingly um, wholehearted people. So wholehearted people are living from their truth and their integrity. And I think that's the key word for this week is truth and integrity. That is one, those are two things actually that both of these cards are missing, truth and integrity. So that could be sort of like a red flag for you. Like make sure you don't go down into this. Make sure whatever you're dealing with this week is on the up and up. And if it is that this is another person that you're dealing with, you will come out of it just fine. Okay. All right, Leo. Hope that resonates for you. And now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, not Venus, Jupiter is currently what do you call that? It's going through Sagittarius right now. So Sagittarians, you guys are going to go through some huge changes actually this year. Probably awakenings if you have not already been awakened. Possibly changes in like trajectory of your life. Like different things are changing for you because Jupiter is so beneficial to you. So in places where maybe you were asleep or you were just kind of like chugging along, you are getting a major reset this year as long as Jupiter is in your sign, and all kinds of good stuff is coming your way. The only negative part of that is there are certainly things that need to fall away in order for you to accept the gifts that Jupiter brings in. So do be aware of that. This is Sagittarius in Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, possibly Jupiter. Now that I've said that, oops. Well, do I want to take these? I might. There's a lot of cards here. Okay, we're just going to take them. Wow. Okay, guys. I didn't even finish my spiel yet, and I didn't write down your timestamp. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. This to me is like literally Jupiter transiting your sign. Okay. Excuse me. You have the 9 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. This is everything turning in your favor. All right. It might not look like that in the beginning because in the beginning is the part where all the stuff that doesn't serve you starts to fall away. But in reality, this is the 9 of Cups. This is the wishes granted. This is like what you've always wanted in your life, okay? This is that actually appearing in your life and you actually having a shot at it. And your life actually turning toward it with the Wheel of Fortune also appearing. Just seeing this too, this to me looks like Jupiter. So like not to put too fine a point on it, but I just feel like, you know, Jupiter is this jovial, literally because Jove equals Jupiter in the Roman mythology. Or wait, no, Jupiter is, so Jove, Jupiter, and Zeus are all the same thing. Okay, anyway. Jupiter is also Roman, by the way. This is like him to me. He's like the fat, happy, wish, like gets everything he wants. The wish card. And that's what Jupiter grants you. It's your wishes. It's all the good things in your life. It's everything that you could ever want and more. Okay, so we're talking, you know, we're talking emotional fulfillment with the cups showing up here. So, it could be that you're stepping into a new mission in your life. It could be you're stepping uh, into a new relationship that is truly fulfilling on every level. It could be, that you are getting a new start with your family life or something. In some way, certain things that are no longer serving you are falling away so that you can have all of this stuff that benefits you. And this is like first of all, this is a big thing. This is a big turn of fate. You could not avoid this if you tried. And that's because while you have free choice, you chose this before you came into this incarnation. And you can try to resist it. Again, free will. You can try to resist it. It's just that things are going to keep getting super uncomfortable. And you could miss the ship. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you miss this opportunity to have all of these things? So choices are going to be coming up. And you will have to choose what you take and what you leave. Okay. And that comes up too because the Lover's card is showing up here. That is choices, but I really do feel like that's also about fulfillment in this situation. And I say that because we have the Six of Coins, we have the Magician, and we have the Lovers. And so I really feel that this is the year, or the year, well, this is the year, I mean, because we're talking about Jupiter in your sign, but we're pulling up these cards for this week, and I just feel like there is a really profound balancing made in your karmic scales, okay? And that this is something you've manifested. This is a choice you've manifested. It's fated, and it is a big deal with both of these cards coming up here, along with the wheel. I feel like this is obviously a big time for Sagittarius because of that Jupiter transit, okay? This could be a new relationship that you have wanted and you have been either consciously or unconsciously manifesting through your thoughts, emotions, and your actions. And it will bring you a kind of balance that you have not had before. That means giving and receiving is balanced in this situation. I feel I'm hearing masculine and feminine too, so it could be that some of you are on the sort of have divine complements, i.e., twin flames. That comes up a lot because a lot of my viewers are on that particular journey, but not everyone. So for Sagittarius, this is a really good thing. It's a very profound time. And for some reason, this week, you are making a lot of choices to move forward, okay? Choices with the Lover's card and manifesting with this Magician card. I just feel like this is whatever this is like life-changing. So you may be choosing to start a relationship, to leave a relationship, to start a new mission, to start a huge creative project. Whatever it is, though, it's huge for you, okay? And it is the right thing. So, well, let's put it this way. It's the right thing. Number one, if it gives you a sense of balance and equality, okay? And it's the right thing if it is in your highest and best good, and also the manifestation of wishes and dreams. So like you can't lose. But the choice you need to make is going to be based in this sense of balance and equality, and give and take being equalized, receiving as much as you give, Okay. That I feel like is the central point here. Even though all these other cards are like major arcana, you really have to boil it down to something. It kind of comes down to these two minor arcana. Are you balanced? Are you getting as much as you are giving? And what do you want? What is it that you want? Okay. Those things are being decided this week. Things are starting to come in this week. And it's a big deal. All right. So I hope that resonates with you, Sagittariuses. And all right, so let's get a Journey of Love card for the entire fire sign tribe or clan or pack, whatever you want to be called. Okay, Journey of Love for fire signs. Oh, 25. Journey of Love for fire signs, please. Fire signs, please, for this week. Journey of Love for fire signs, the week of January 13th through 19th. Fire signs, January 13th through 19th. Something tried to come out. Didn't though. Come on, guys. Fire signs, Journey of Love card. There we go. Legacy of Light. To number 53. Which totals an 8, which makes me feel like there may be some karmic releases happening this week. Or some displays of inner strength, choices. Okay, legacy of light. You are called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and deep service to the earth. You are part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through generations past and generations yet to come. Honor the importance of your task and realize that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you fully activate your divine life mission and purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon the earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues are arising for you now are not only about your personal healing, but also healing of the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance, or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into a more conscious form of love now. I measure time in years, in memories, and good friends. Thanks for helping me to see I can count the special ones on my hand, that I can count on you. Okay, so that really encompasses all the readings we did today. I mean, it's talking about journaling and releasing those ancestral patterns, like in Aries. It talks about carrying a legacy of light through integrity, just like for Leo, and of course, making those choices and moving into your true life's path and purpose in Sagittarius. So that was really a really apropos card for the fire signs today. Guys, I hope you like this. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated. And I appreciate you all so much. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And again, you can set up a personal reading or healing session with me at www.iamemilygear.com. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Thank you.